Settle in. So we'll start as we always do, resting in child's pose, please. And that looks like just dropping your hips down to your heels, bringing your forehead to the mat. And then from there, just sort of shift around, right? Maybe today you bring the knees together, creating a nice shelf for the belly. Maybe you let the knees spill wide apart, let the belly soften and hang as the hips drop open. Maybe the palms are out in front of you, face down, or you can let them swing back by your hips face up. Just sort of wiggle your body around until you've found a shape that feels really, really lovely within your particular body on this particular day, right? And then once you get where you're going, just close your eyes. Give yourself a nice big breath in through the nose. Fill it up all the way to the top. And a nice full exhale through the mouth. And then here and now, as you settle into this child's pose, you just start to kind of give yourself permission to relax, right? So let your muscles start to soften around the structure of your bones, right? You can scan the body and notice if there are any spaces that maybe over the course of a hard day's work have kind of tensed up. So you can actively drop the shoulders down. Maybe relax the back of the neck and feel the weight of the skull get a little bit heavier in the floor. And then feel this softness sort of wash through the features of your face. So dropping any tension in your jaw, your cheekbones, or the space between your eyebrows. Feel the arms heavy, relaxing the elbows all the way down through the wrists and the pads of the fingertips. And then from there, body heavy and relaxed, just begin to draw your attention and your awareness to your breathing, right? So just notice as you breathe in, air kind of coats the back of the throat and swirls through the chest. And with every breath out, it's just another opportunity to kind of relinquish control and relax. Feel that gentle sensation of rising as you inhale. And that nice sensation of falling as you exhale. We'll stay here for just a couple of more moments, right? And if Santiago, you could just make sure that everybody is muted here, that would be very great. Sure. And note too, guys, throughout class, if at any point in time the breath gets away from you, it's feeling like you're holding it or it's choppy, you can drop down to this child's pose and pick up with us whenever you feel ready to do so. And same go for vibrational breaths. They sound like ha, flutter of the lips. Brr. They actually stimulate that vagus nerve running through the center of the chest and can help rinse out internal organs. And that vibration through the body can help you kind of tether yourself back to the moment. So with that said, just go ahead, take one more big breath in through the nose. Let it spill out through the mouth, almost like a sigh of relief. And then start to kind of shift the hips around side to side. Rock the forehead a little side to side. And then from there, crawling the arms out long in front of you. Inhale into the sides of the body and exhale, pull yourself forward and up to your tabletop position. Fingers spread wide. We're going to move through some cat-cow tilts. So as you inhale, drop the belly, head and shoulders spill back. And as you exhale, chin to chest, low belly to low spine. And then just keep that going. One breath, one movement, right? So maybe closing the eyes. Just remind yourself there's nothing to see but a hell of a lot to feel as you warm up your spine, you warm up your belly, and you start to marry the rhythm of the movement to the rhythm of the breath. And if you like, you can bend the elbows, sort of deconstruct the shape. Maybe rock the hips out side to side, roll through the head or the barrel of the rib cage. It's really just whatever feels intuitive. I just ask that you keep indulging in nice full breaths. Good, and then from here, we're gonna pause in our neutral spine. Fingers spread wide once again. Pressing into the L shape with index finger and thumb will take a lot of pressure out of your wrists. From here, I want you to lift your right leg up so the thigh is parallel to the floor. We're gonna inhale, lift the leg up, drop it down, and then fire hydrant out to the side and down. We've got 8 of these. right? Just make sure as you move through, you're not caving into your shoulders, right? You're lifting up and away from the floor, so much so that you feel space between the shoulder blades. We've got 4 and out. 3, out. 2, out. Last 1 and out. Good. Send your right leg all the way back, toes tucked on the floor. We're going to rainbow tap out to the right and back to center. We've got 8 and in. 7, 6, 5, 4. You got it. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. From here, that right leg back, drop the sole of the right foot down, roll the right arm up. So we're in a modified side plank there. All right. From here, we're going to lift that right leg up and tap it down. We've got 8, 7, 6. Stay lifted out of that left shoulder for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, tabletop position, shake it out side to side, let a couple of breaths in and out. And then pausing in neutral spine, we'll go for the left side. Lift the left leg up, kick it up, drop it down, out to the side and back. 7 more. 6, 5, you might be feeling it in the hip, just stay with it. 4, and 3. Good job, guys. 2. Last 1. And out. Good. Send those left toes back. We go for the rainbow taps out to the left. Now tap left, back to center. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. And 1. From here, we drop the ball or the sole of the left foot down, reach the left arm up. I'm in a modified side plank. From there, I lift the left leg up, tap it down. We've got 8, 7, 6. My body's already talking to me. I don't know about you guys. We've got 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Come back to center, shake it out side to side, and then we'll just keep exploring movement with a tuck of the toes on a breath in. On your breath out, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. You can shake the head yes, shake it no. Just keep moving and keep letting the breath get bigger and bigger, right? Imagine it's sort of rinsing out the cobwebs around the edges of your body. And then start to firm the shape up, right? Fingers spread wide once again. Rotating the eyes of the armpits towards the ears, lifting the hips up and rooting the heels low. Maybe you bend your knees here. From there, just take a big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Come on up to the toes, bend the knees, just take a slow walk to a forward fold at the top of your mat, where you get to hang like a rag doll. You're gonna bend the knees so deeply the belly rests on the thighs, so it's all about your spinal column, not about your hamstrings. Grab for your elbows or your shoulders or interlock the fingers behind the back of the head and just keep drip dropping the crown of the head closer to the floor. So it's another moment where you kind of just teach yourself that it's okay to let go, right? Take one more big breath in. Exhale, drop the hands to the floor, release. From there, inhale, half lift, palms on the shins or the thighs. Exhale, drop heavy, bend the knees, roll the body up. Circle those arms up over your head as you inhale and just drop the shoulders down the back. We're in an extended standing mountain pose. Close your eyes, right? Trust that you know how to stand in space, right? Can you just rather feel your feet in the floor? Can you firm up on the legs, tuck the tail and hug the belly in? Palms facing one another. Pinkies rotate in so the biceps activate, but the shoulders have a chance to melt down. Good, and then just a few breaths into the tallest you've been in however long, right? So that in itself, let it kind of just light you up. Take one more inhale. We'll move to a back bend, dropping the weight into the heels, dropping the head back. And as you exhale, fold into that forward fold, release. From there, take a half lift to reset your spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, pause, upper push-up plank. We're gonna set up our vinyasa flow. You guys are always welcome to come to your knees for this, but if you want the really tough guy version, we're gonna roll forwards as we breathe in, lower just halfway as you breathe out, tops of the feet onto the floor, pull the heart forwards, up dog. Common mistake here is to let the knees drop. I want your kneecaps off of the floor for one more breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is our sun salutation. Let's go again. Up to the toes. Bend the knees. Take a walk or hop. Forward fold. From a half lift. Good hops, guys. Exhale, release. Bend the knees. Roll the body up. We start to get fluid, right? Circle the arms up. Breathe in. Drop the shoulders down. Breathe out. Back bend. Reach up. Look up. Go back. Exhale and forms that forward fold. From there, take a half lift as you inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, move through that vinyasa flow, right? It's upper push-up to lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Let's get the blood flow and get the breath moving. Up to the toes, walk or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, roll the body up. Circle the arms up. Drop the shoulders down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale there for a half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, move through a flow. Now, if you guys want to start to really challenge yourself, you can hop right back into chaturanga. Good. In down dog, just take one nice big inhale and exhale. And then come on up to the toes, bend the knees, walk or hop, forward fold. Grab your weights, come to stand at the top of the mat. From here, we're gonna move into some chair pose squats. We're gonna do 8 of these. Now, you can keep the weights right at the center of the chest. If you want more of a challenge, as you sit low, you inhale, arms directly out in front of you. Exhale, bring the weights to the crease of the hips. Whatever you got going on, let's go for 8. Big breaths. 7. 6, weight in the heels. 5, 4, 3. You can do it. Good job, guys. Looks really good. Last one. Good. Drop the weights off at the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale there, half lift. Reset your spine. Exhale, release. Step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Drop your left knee down. Untuck your toes and let your head fall heavy. So just a low runner's lunge. I want you to shift forwards as you breathe in and drop down as you breathe out. So it's never like we hit the pose, we've done it, we're there. You're always breathing, keeping it diagnostic so that you can find some more space to live inside of within yourself. From here, plant the left palm on the inside of the right foot. Reach the right arm up for a twist as you inhale. Exhale, drop it down. Just 2 more. Roll the chest open as you breathe in, right arm up and down. Work out the kinks from the spine. One more time. And down. Good. From here, palms flat on the floor. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. On your inhale, kick your right leg all the way up and back, and then roll your hip open. So I'm bending my knee, and I'm just moving any which way that feels good. So you can find small circles with the knee, big circles. You can just swing it out side to side, just greeting your hip where it's at. And then inhale, kick the right toes up high. Exhale, toes find the floor. And then up to the tippy toes, bend the knees, take a walk or hop, find that forward fold once again. Go ahead, grab those weights, come to stand. We've got some more squats going on here. Again, you can keep the weights to the chest or you can sweep them out in front of you. Let's go. We sit low and we stand. Make sure you inhale to sit, exhale to stand. Keep the weight in the heels. You've got 5, 4, 3. When things get tough, you breathe deeper. 2 and 1. Good. Drop the weights off at the front of the mat. And then inhale, find your half lift, reset that spine. Exhale to release. Step your right foot all the way back. Drop your right knee down. Untuck your toes. So structurally with this one, I forgot to mention on the other side, you always want your knee stacked right over your ankle. So if it's pushing way past, just take a bigger step forwards. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Good, and then we'll go for those twists. Plant the right palm down on the inside of the left foot. Left arm up, inhale. Exhale, back down. 2 more. All right, maybe lifting the gaze, getting a slight stretch in the neck as you roll open and down. Good, planting the palms, tuck the back toes under, straighten the leg, and then you kick that left leg up and back as you breathe in, and you roll your hip open. Right? And if this feels hard, it's because it is, right? So make sure no matter how you feel, you're still being really, really kind to yourself. There's no other point, right? In doing it any other way. Take a breath to kick the left leg up. Exhale, toes to the floor. Good, from here, you're gonna inhale, glide your right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot all the way between the hands. Dial the back heel down to the floor and rise into your warrior one. From there, you sit low in that front lunge. Now keep your arms up. I'm just gonna talk structurally for a moment. You're grounding through the outer edge of that back foot, right? Back leg is straight and strong, and then I'm pulling my left hip forwards, right hip back, sitting lower. And then just from the waist up, it's like mountain pose, right? So I'm nice and lifted, maybe even a little buoyant. Now take one more breath to reach up tall. And then exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, warrior two. Yeah, sitting low, reaching wide. And this one, while really difficult, it also can feel so good to just take up some space. So in particular, if you're like, you've been stuck in a tiny apartment, dig into this pose, right? Reach through the fingers. Good, from here, stay low in that lunge. Just flip your right palm, reach forwards as you breathe in, and then tilt up and back for reverse warrior as you breathe out. No bend in that top arm. I'm fanning my right rib cage open, right? Take one more inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step the right foot back, vinyasa flow, upper push up to lower, up dog to down dog. From your down dog, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands, back heel down, rise, warrior one as you inhale, settle in as you exhale. Same housekeeping notes, right? Back heel, outer edge of back foot, grounded to the floor. No bend in that back knee, it's nice and straight. Pull right hip forwards, left hip back, sit lower. And then as hard as you were working, where can you maybe just relax a little bit, right? Jaw. Maybe drop the chin slightly. Take one more breath to reach up high. Use your whole exhale to peel open warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Zipping everything up into center line so that I can actively reach my limbs away. And again, just take up space, right? Full of air here. Flip your left palm, reach forwards, and then tilt up and back, reverse warrior. Good, and then just feeling that left lung, the soft tissue of the lung, stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step the left foot back, move through that vinyasa flow. Good, and once we hit down dog, we're gonna move through that together. One breath, one movement. Just release structure, enjoy the fluidity, enjoy your limbs carving through space. So from your downward facing dog, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring the foot all the way between the hands. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the right palm. Inhale, stretch forwards. Exhale, reverse warrior. One more breath in, reach up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the foot back, vinyasa. Are you breathing? Chicken. Good, guys. From down dog, left leg floats up as you inhale. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands. Back heel down, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reach forwards. Exhale, reverse warrior. One breath in, gaze up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the foot back, vinyasa flow. That upper push up to lower, up dog to down dog. Yeah, good, good, good. In down dog, let's just empty out all of the stale air. Shh, get it out, get it out. At the bottom, greet it with a full inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. All right, on your breath in, glide your right leg up and back. As you exhale, bring the foot all the way between the hands. Go ahead, grab your weights, all 10 toes face forward, and we're gonna come to high lunge, weights by the side. All right, from here, let's just organize the lower half of the body. Lift that back heel up as high as it can possibly go. And then you wanna sit lower in that front lunge. Good. From here, we're gonna bend the back knee to the floor as we find bicep curls. So bicep curls, you're just bringing the weights up and down. So we've got 4 of those. Bend the back knee, bring the weights up, squeeze the glute on the way back. You've got 3, 2, I know, and 1. Good. Cactus the arms out to the side. We're gonna do overhead presses while bending that back knee. To make it easier, just don't bend the back knee. All right, press up as you bend the knee. Squeeze the shoulders on the way down. You've got 3. Excellent, Nancy. 2. Last 1. Good. Bring the weights to the chest. Just open the legs to that warrior 2. All right, so you've been here before. Sit nice and low. Now just be mindful that that front knee isn't bowing in. It's tracking right over that front ankle. Good. Weights out to the side, palms face up. From here, as you inhale, straighten the leg. Bring the weights up over the head, look up. Exhale it back down. We've got 4 and down. 3. Admire those biceps on the way down, right? Squeezing tight. Last 1 and down. Good. Bring the weights right to the chest. We're going to open to goddess or horse pose. So you're just going to pivot the toes out, heels in. So I'm in this nice little squat here. Good. And then drop the weights in front of you. Weights face the, like how I have them, basically. Now straighten your legs. From here, actually, bring the palms are facing the hips, rather. My bad, guys. From here, you're going to squat down, bring the weights out in front, and then back into center. And then we go out to the side and back. Sit low, reach out, back. You've got it. You can do it. We've got 4 more. And out. Try not to tilt forwards and backwards. Keep that spine straight and long. Let the sweat roll. 2 more. Last 1. My 5-pound weight people, I know. I'm right there with you. Good. From here, pivot the toes in so the feet are parallel to one another. And then just fold into a wide-legged forward fold. Just shake it out side to side here. Maybe let a big breath fly on a or a ha. Make sure it's not getting trapped. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Pivot the toes to the front of the mat. Walk the feet or walk the hands and the weights forward. Plant the palms there. Step your right foot back. Vinyasa flow. Inhale, upper chest. Exhale. Exhale down. We do it all again on the other side. You've got this. On your breath in. Left leg floats up. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands. Grab your weights, high lunge. Again, we're lifting that back heel up high. And if you're wobbling around, it's not because you're bad at yoga, it's because you're human and you're balancing, right? Some tricks to help with that are just dropping some weight in that left big toe mound and sit a little lower, right? Lower that center of gravity. From here, we go for bicep curls. Option to bend that back knee to make it more challenging. From here we go. We've got 4 and up. Good. 3. Keep the elbows in tight. And 1. Good. Cactus the arms out to the side. We go for those presses. Bend the knee. Squeeze the shoulders. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Weights to the center of the chest. Open the legs to warrior 2. Right. Hug that belly in. Keep that tail tucked. Weights out to the side. Palms face up. Inhale, straighten the leg. Look up. Exhale, back down. We've got 4 and out. Are you breathing? 3. So easy to forget, right? And 2. And 1. Good. From here, weights to the chest. Just open the legs to that horse or goddess pose. Right? Toes out, heels in. Make sure too the knees aren't bowing all the way in. You're driving them back. Good. Weights in front of you, straighten the legs. We squat down, reach the arms out and back. And then out to the side and back. Keep it going. Good, good, good. I'm going to check in on some form. Alyssa, you guys look great. You're also so in sync. It's beautiful, beautiful. Good. 3 more sets, guys. Good work, Joanna. Nice, Wendy. Really good, guys. Just 1 more set. Good. And then pivot the toes in. Find that wide-legged forward fold. Shake it out side to side. Let a breath go. And then take a half lift as you breathe in. Exhale, release. Pivot the toes to face the front of your mat. Walk your hands and weights forward. Drop the weights off. Plant the palms. Step that foot back. Vinyasa flow. All right, that added push-up really just gets you. And then once you're in down dog, we're almost at the restorative part, guys, I promise. Just exhale the air out of the lungs. SH, really get empty. Shh. Big inhale fills you up. Let it all go in a sigh. Cool. Come on up to your toes. Bend your knees. Walk or hop to your forward fold at the top of your mat. Once there, let's just twist it out a little bit. Bend your left knee, plant your left palm down, right arm up as you inhale. And then back through center. Go to the other side. Use your whole breath in to raise up. And your whole breath out to come back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Go ahead, grab those weights. Come to stand. Good, we're gonna move into some chair pose squats. You thought we were done. We are not. Just keep the feet hips width distance here. Just about the space of an iPhone between your feet. All right, you're gonna take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, sit into that chair pose, that nice squat. Now, if I look down, I can see all 10 of my toes peeking out past my knees, driving the knees back over the ankles. Good, from here, you're gonna tap the weights to the shoulders and tap them back. We've got 8, 7, 6, Nancy knows, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Keep them pressed back, just gently pulse back. Tricep burnout here. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse the weights into each other. I know. We've got 8, 7. Don't hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Whew, shake it out. Drop those weights off at the front of the mat. There, give yourself a nice half lift reset. Inhale. Exhale, release, and then bend your knees and roll your body up to stand. Shake it out a little bit. See how you feel. Like take a big breath in. Let it spill. Good. Separate the hands about 45 degrees away from the body. Fingers spread wide, palms face the front. Drop your chin to your chest and roll your head to the right. So we're gonna start to slow everything down. Start by slowing your exhales. Go to the other side with the head. Right, that's the key to calming the heart rate, the exhale. Good, and then back in center, we're gonna find those. So bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf, ankle, shin, or thigh, just never your knee. Palms at the heart. And then, yeah, again, focus on your breath. Elongate those exhales, create space for an inhale to follow. Good, you guys keep going. I'm just gonna check in on all of these beautiful practices. Beautiful, Dave. Good, Trey, that looks stunning. B, gorgeous. Awesome, beautiful as always. Great, guys. Slowly, just bring your knee into your chest. Roll the ankle. Drop it down, shake it out, and then we find the other side. Right? And even if you're wobbling, even if you're falling out of this, again, it's never because of yoga, it's just because you're alive, right? So all good things, we'll take it. And there's a lot to be learned from the wobbles and shakes. Good, relax your shoulders a little, Dave. Beautiful. Good, and then bring the knee into the chest, give that ankle a roll. And drop it down. Good. Bring your feet all the way together to touch, toes and heels, right? One long tree trunk of a leg. Arms stretch up over your head. Interlock the fingers and release the index fingers. So it's like a little yogi pointer. Now from here, biceps behind the ears, weight in the heels, tuck the tail, hug the belly in. You stretch up high as you breathe in, bend over to your right as you breathe out. Now here, I'm rolling my right shoulder forwards, left shoulder back. I keep reminding the weight into the heels, and I breathe into that left lung like wild. Good. Rise back through center on your inhale, and then move off to the other side. Right? Right lung is a little bigger, so maybe you feel a bit more breath moving through this side of the body. And you can get so far that you're almost parallel to the floor, right? That's it. So good. Nice, B. Straighten those arms. Yeah, up through center, inhale. Exhale, just drop the hands down. Don't fuss with your clothes. Don't fuss with your sweat or your hair. Just let yourself be for a moment. All right, feel the energy maybe buzzing through the fingertips or the crown of the head. Good. And then separate the feet a comfortable distance apart. And 3 times, you're gonna circle the arms up, press the palms overhead, look up, and then drag the palms down to your heart, right? So really take up space, gather in everything that's good as you inhale and reach up. And then bring it right down to your heart center. Last time, up. And this time you can fold forwards with it, all the way down. From there, we'll go for twists one more time. Bend the left knee, plant the left palm, right arm up as you inhale. Exhale back through center. Opposite side. And back through center. Good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, pause, upper push-up. We're almost on the, all right? You stay in plank, come to your knees, or you can do these push-ups with me. I know you can. From here, inhale. Exhale, lower just halfway. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, lower halfway. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then roll forward to plank on your inhale and lower all the way down to your belly. All right, we're gonna get into the shoulders now. I want you to sweep the left arm out to the left. The arm is parallel to the front of the mat, palm facing down. From here, I roll over my left shoulder and I plant my right foot behind me. My head is heavy on the floor. So if you want to intensify, just crawl those left fingertips further forwards. Just gonna check in. And Trey, you can keep that other arm relaxed. Doesn't do anything in particular. You can just drop that arm down, the top arm. Yeah, I can be in front of you. It doesn't, yeah, great, cool. Take a few deep, deep, deep breaths. Lovely, lovely. One more inhale. And then come back through center. And then we'll just find the opposite side. So the other arm will go out to the side. Palm flat on the floor, roll over. Yeah, head is heavy. Yeah, Nancy, if you bend that back knee and just plant the foot on the floor, it might feel more comfortable. Yep, that's it. I take one more inhale. And then come on back through center. Bring your palms under your shoulders and press back into child's pose. This time around, it might feel really nice to let the palms sway back hips for a soft release in the shoulders. And just take a few breaths here. Start to tell yourself that it's okay to kind of give into gravity and let the muscles start softening around the structure of the bones once again. Take one more full inhale and exhale. And then make your way to that tabletop position. Find just a couple of sets of cat-cow, eyes closed. Okay, inhaling to drop the belly, exhaling to round the spine. And perhaps you just notice how different you feel from almost 40 minutes ago, right? All of the fruits of your labor have led you to this point. Good. And then from there, we'll find our downward facing dog. And there, I want you to just pedal out the feet, right? Just like you did at the start of class. Again, maybe this time just noticing what feels different. Backs of the legs, and breath is no longer stuck in the chest. Good. And then from here, we're going to move to half pigeon. If you know where you're going, go for it. We'll start on the right side, but I'll guide you guys through if you've never done it. You lift the right leg up, bring the right knee wider than the right hip. I want you to make sure that left leg is long behind you. I flex the right foot to protect my knee joint. Sit up tall, hips and shoulders square to the front. And then you just crawl forwards, maybe resting on the forearms, maybe dropping the body down. Now, I always have to point out if there's any pain in your knee, it's not worth it, right? So you can lie on your back and find a figure 4, bringing the right ankle to the left knee and hugging the knee in to the chest like so, right? And you have about 2 minutes here, guys. I always also like to point out that the hip, biggest ball and socket joint in the body, and tends to store a lot of our emotional and social tension and anxiety. So a lot can come up. It's your job to just let it happen, right? And breathe in response to whatever shows up. Can you do a quick scan of your body and just make sure your shoulders are still soft? You're not clinging to any tension in the jaw. Maybe you take this time to fold into a deeper expression, walking the elbows wider, walking the arms out longer. We've got 3 more breaths here. Try not to anticipate leaving, just stay with it. And then when you're ready, slowly, slowly come up. No sharp movement, right? Just keep it soft. And then I want you to swing the legs out in front of you. And my people on their backs, you can just switch to the other side. Otherwise, I want you guys to just rock the knees out side to side, sitting back on your hands like so. And then we'll just get into the left side from this seated position, unless you really crave a flow and moving into it from down dog. That's always an option. But otherwise, bring the left knee wider than the left hip. Right leg, excuse me, straight back behind you. Flexing the left foot again to protect your knee. I also forgot to mention as well, you're welcome to put a blanket, a pillow, anything under your left hip that'll make you feel more supportive. Hips are so fickle and everyone's are different every day. So just know that this might feel different than the last time you did it. You just always greet it where it's at, and you stay present by tethering yourself to your breath. Just gonna check in on you guys here. Beautiful. And now soften those shoulders down. Nice, Debbie. Victoria, see if you can straighten that back leg behind you. That's it. Beautiful. Good, guys, 3 more breaths. Stay with it. All right, Nancy, walk those elbows wider. Oh, it's because you're petting the dog. Good. Come on up and out. And then same thing, my loves. Let's just swing the legs out from underneath. Rock the knees out side to side. And if you're lying on your back, just come up to sit with us for this one. Good. And then from there, let's send the legs out long. We're going to go for seated forward fold. So scoot all of the good parts away from your butt. Find the bony parts. Flex the feet towards the face or the toes. Arms up as you inhale. And then you hinge at the hips, either grabbing for the feet. If you can't touch the toes, you can bend your knees until you can, or you can plant the palms right on the floor. Use that as leverage. So with every inhale, I'm lengthening my spine, crown of the head forwards. With every exhale, I'm pulling my chest further down, dropping my chin to my chest. Right? Deep breaths. Don't throw this away. This is where you get to really breathe into a lot of the space between the muscles, right? Creating a more lengthy version of you. One more breath in to lengthen. One more breath out to lower. Release, roll the body up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Butterfly the knees open, but make sure the feet are a little bit further away from you. So it's not super close to your groin. It's more like a diamond shape. Interlock your fingers, and then you're gonna hook the hand around the front of the feet. And then do your best, elbows splay out to the side as you pull your forehead down to your big toe mounds, or as close as you can get it. Breathe into the small of your back here. And if your forehead can't touch your toes, just be sure that at the very least, your head is as heavy as a bowling ball. And then release and roll the body up. Bend the knees, feet on the floor, scoot the hips to the middle of the mat. Reach the arms forward as you inhale, and then roll all the way down to your back as you exhale. Once there, hug the knees into your chest. This is really, really great for your digestive system. So if you take a big breath and balloon out your belly, and as you breathe out, you squeeze the knees in tight, 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 tight. Do one more just like that. And then from here, we'll let the knees fold over to the right. Gaze over the opposite shoulder. Close your eyes and breathe into all of the twists and turns in the back side of your body. You get to rinse out any lingering toxins in your spinal column. Roll back through center as you breathe and float off to the opposite side as you breathe out. Stay committed to the breath, right? It's not over yet. Come on back through center. Give the knees one more hug. Maybe squeeze the head into the knees. Maybe squeeze the features of the face. Tight, tight ball. Big breath in. As you exhale, spill into that final Shavasana. Your feet are wide. Your palms are wide. Your eyes are closed. This is the most important pose of class. I give you guys about a minute here. Just dig in. Let all of the work you've done really wash through the body. And see if you can just tell yourself it's okay to sort of be here and let go once again. Take a nice big breath into the lungs and a nice full breath out. And gently start to come back into your body, just really small, right? You move the fingers, You wiggle the toes and you just sort of notice how you feel, right? Notice everything along the way. Rock the head gently side to side. And then knees up into the chest. You can roll over to your right and then press your way up to a seat. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, drop your chin to your chest. You can let the palms rest face up, face down at your heart, your third eye, whatever feels intuitively really lovely and important. And before we seal up class, just take this moment here to thank yourself, truly thank yourself for showing up, and thank your body for doing everything you asked of it, right? Beautiful, beautiful work. I'll leave you guys with one of my all-time favorite quotes today from Rumi. He said, "Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open?" One last time, exhale the air out of the lungs, empty, and at the bottom, greet it with a full inhale. Let it all go in a sigh. Namaste.